You've been lied to. They told you work harder, hustle, grind more, and you'll get rich. But here's the truth nobody wants you to know. The hardest working people you know are probably broke. Meanwhile, someone who works for hours a week is making 10x what you make. The difference? It's not effort. It's not talent. It's systems. And in the next 10 minutes, I'll show you exactly how to build them. Let me ask you something. How many hours did you work last week? 40, 50, maybe 60. Now ask yourself, are you actually wealthier or are you just more exhausted? Here's the brutal reality. Trading time for money is the most expensive trap in capitalism. You're maxed out, burned out, and one emergency away from financial collapse. And here's what makes it worse. While you're grinding, someone else is building a system that works without them. They're earning while they sleep. While you're stuck in the hamster wheel, they've automated their income, delegated their workload, and multiplied their time. The gap between you and them isn't intelligence or luck. It's architecture. It's the difference between being a worker and being a builder. Most people will ignore this and keep trading hours for dollars until they're 65, bitter, and broke. But you're here because you sense there's a better way, and there is. I am about to show you 3 core strategies to stop working in your life and start building systems that work for you. Most people mistake being busy for being productive. They answer emails all day, attend back-to-back meetings, and collapse at night feeling accomplished. But busy doesn't equal valuable. A surgeon who performs one high-stakes operation earns more than a retail worker, grinding 12-hour shifts. Not because they work harder, but because their work is systemized around high-value output. If you're constantly busy but never ahead, you're trapped in low-leverage tasks. Smart alternative? Audit your day. Eliminate, automate, or delegate anything that doesn't directly generate income or compound your skills. Sarah freelanced for 3 years, working 70-hour weeks, making decent money. Then she got sick for 2 weeks. Zero income, zero safety net. She had built a job, not a business. If your income stops the moment you stop working, you don't have a system. You have a hamster wheel with a nicer view. The smart move? Build assets that generate income independently, online courses, digital products, automated services, or equity in businesses. Income without infrastructure is a ticking time bomb. When most people want to earn more, they try to work more. They take on extra clients, add more hours, hustle harder. But there's a ceiling. You can't clone yourself. Meanwhile, someone else automates one sales funnel and 10x's their revenue without adding a single hour. The difference? They scaled the system, not the effort. If your plan to grow requires you to work more, your plan is broken. Here's the shift. Stop selling hours. Start selling outcomes. A time machine trades your labor for cash. Limited, exhausting, capped. A value machine solves a problem at scale and gets paid repeatedly. Look at software. Someone codes an app once, and it sells to 10,000 people. They worked once, they got paid 10,000 times. That's leverage. Or consider a plumber who films 50 how-to videos, monetizes them on YouTube, and earns ad revenue forever. They worked for 3 months. They'll get paid for 10 years. Here's how you apply this immediately. Identify your high-value skill. What do people already pay you for? What do they ask your advice on? Package it once, create a course, a template, a guide, or a product that solves that problem without requiring your time. Automate delivery. Use tools like Gumroad, Teachable, or Shopify so customers can buy and access your solution 24/7 without you lifting a finger. You're not abandoning hard work. You're channeling it into assets that pay you forever. That's how you escape the time for money trap. Most people think delegation is expensive. It's not. What's expensive is doing $10 our tasks when you could be doing $1,000 our work. Every minute you spend on low-value tasks is a minute stolen from high-leverage strategy. Here's the rule. If someone else can do it for less than your hourly goal, delegate it. If your target income is $100,000, you're working 40 hours week. Your time is worth $50 hour. Any task worth less than $50, admin work, scheduling, basic design, data entry, should be outsourced immediately. Let's say you hire a virtual assistant for $15 or to handle emails and scheduling. 5 hours week. That costs you $75 week but frees up 5 hours. If you use those 5 hours to close one extra client worth $2,000 month, you just turned $300 month into $24,000 year in additional revenue. That's a 79x return. But here's the part most people miss. Delegation isn't just about saving time. It's about creating mental space. When you're not drowning in busy work, you can finally think strategically. You can see the bigger picture. You can build instead of react. If you do this for 30 days, ruthlessly outsourcing anything below your value threshold, you'll have more clarity, more energy, and more income than the last 6 months combined. This is where the real wealth lives. One system is helpful. 3 stacked systems create exponential momentum. Let me show you what I mean. Take Mike, a marketing consultant. He started with one system, automated email sequences that nurtured leads while he slept. That gave him a predictable income. Then he added system number 2, a referral program that incentivized clients to send him new business. Now, clients were working for him. Then system number 3, he trained a junior consultant to deliver 40% of his services. He went from doing everything to orchestrating everything. Before, Mike worked 60 hours week, capped at $120,000 year. After, Mike works 20 hours week, earns $320,000 year, and his income isn't tied to his hours. That's the power of compounding systems. Each system amplifies the others. Your content system feeds your sales system. Your sales system funds your hiring system. Your hiring system frees you to build the next system. It's a flywheel. And once it's spinning, it becomes almost impossible to stop. Here's your action step. Identify 3 repetitive processes in your business or career: lead generation, client onboarding, service delivery, content creation, and systematize 1 per quarter. In 12 months, you'll have 4 automated engines running while you focus on growth, not grind. Consistency doesn't just build results, it multiplies them. Don't you have money to invest in systems? You don't need money. You need time and focus. Start with free tools: Calendly for scheduling, Notion for project management, and Zapier for automations. Spend 10 hours building a system that saves you 5 hours every week. In 3 months, you've saved 60 hours. That's 60 hours you can reinvest in revenue-generating work. The system pays for itself. Don't you know what to systematize first? Track your time for 1 week. Write down every task. Anything you do more than twice is a candidate for systemization. Start with the most time-consuming, repetitive task. That's your biggest leverage point. What if you build a system and it doesn't work? Then you iterate. Systems aren't built perfectly. They are refined through testing. Version 1.0 will be messy. Version 5.0 will print money. The only failure is not starting. Every billionaire's first system was duct taped together. The difference is they didn't quit, they optimized. Here's what you need to remember. Hard work is necessary, but it's not sufficient. Without systems, effort has a ceiling. Your time is your most valuable asset. Treat it like equity. Delegate, automate, and eliminate ruthlessly. Stack systems that compound. 1 system is good. 3 systems working together create generational wealth. 1 year from now, you'll either wish you started today, or you'll be thanking yourself for taking action. The gap between where you are and where you want to be isn't talent. It's architecture. Stop being the engine. Start being an engineer. If this hit you differently, subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Drop a comment telling me which system you're building first. I read every single one. And if you're ready to go deeper, the next video breaks down the exact 7-day blueprint to automate your first income stream. Your future self is watching. Make them proud.